Yo, what's going on, guys? We are back. Gonna be doing something a little bit different today. The MLB stream is live right now. You can see it. I got the green screen up so you guys can see a little bit more what is going on. But I'm just gonna do a live reaction today. Watch this stream, see everything Diamond Dynasty that they're talking about, man. I'm super excited, man. I'm just gonna chill. We're gonna react. See it all together. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you know it's a new MLB channel, man. I need the support. Drop a like, hit that sub button if you're down. If you're gonna be grinding MLB with me, man, just hit the sub, turn the notifications on, boys. I'm excited. Red Diamonds.
Fact that they wanted more ways to play Diamond Dynasty against the computer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sort of bridges the gap. So, for example, I'm a mostly offline DD player, but I want stakes added to my moments. I enjoy moments, but I want more stakes. So
some may say the stakes have never been higher.
That's right.
Let's go into the dev kit. Let's take a look at showdown mode. We got a bunch of them that are going to be there at launch. We're just days away.
Days away.
So showdown right here. Let's dive in
So
there.
the
Luis
new
is
mode,
driving our
showdown
trusted man
mode,
here
is
on the
just
sticks.
this is new.
We've got the starter showdown right here, so
This
as you
is
can
like
see, build and upgrade your
computer
team,
battle
face
royale,
superstars
basically.
and legends, and earn rewards. So just like BR, you're going to start with the draft. Except here, it's not going to be a full team. You're going to get a few guys. You're going to get some superstars. You're going to get some silvers. So you got to find those really good players. And then, so if you want to take a look at it, so this right here, skip that tutorial.
Yeah, skip the tutorial.
We're looking at right here is
Diamond
the
Live
is
Series
the path.
players,
This
upgrades,
path,
oh,
each
those
of
aren't
those little
rewards. The
squares
rewards
is
are
a
over there.
moment.
Raw one.
If you are successful in that moment, you got one shot, one try. You get those squad upgrades right there to make your team even better.
So at the bottom, those diamond, gold, and gold, those are just trying to help that roster in the showdown
that is
only,
your
right?
that is your showdown squad, yeah, for this showdown run.
But you do have take-home rewards, right?
Exactly, yeah. Those are the rewards on the right, and if you scroll through there, you might see some
So you
other
got
stuff.
rewards to
Get some
upgrade your
stubs,
squad,
get some
then you got
XP.
rewards that you
There
bring
could be some
over
player
to Diamond
cards,
Dynasty.
packs, you
Okay,
know.
I like Diamond
Some good
Dynasty
stuff.
rewards.
So it's all building up towards a final showdown. But should we go through a draft first? And
Yeah.
then, and
Who
then-
doesn't
and
love
then
drafting?
really-
Yeah,
Let's start with the
All right,
draft.
we're gonna see a
Let's go to
draft.
the
We're gonna probably
draft.
get to see some cards.
Skip that tutorial.
that
There we
tutorial.
go. Look at
Ooh,
Belly.
and right away, we got some
Right
tough
away.
choices.
Belly.
You got to take Bellinger, right?
Right.
got to
That's
This,
what I'm
this mode is a
saying.
lot about hitting, right?
Right, yeah.
So you want some of those
Let's
hitters
get a
here.
big bat in our
All
Belly.
lineup.
right, we got
Bell.
Cody right there.
Another diamond round. Let's go.
Dude, the diamonds do look good.
So
I like the new
cool thing
diamonds,
about
boys.
this
Let
is
me know
these
what you guys
are
think of the new
handcrafted,
diamonds.
Rounds.
They look good. The
Battle
art,
Royale is kind of
I like
generic.
the new diamond
In
logo.
Showdown, depending on the showdown you play, you're going to get a different draft,
Who you going
different
with here?
pool of players.
You gotta go with
different
Judge, right? Or you
rarities
go
of
with Swiss
players.
So you're
Hitter and
saying
go
you
with
won't
Ramirez.
always see live series. You
I
can
think
get
I'd go with
flashbacks,
Judge.
legends.
You could get full legend rounds, full flashback rounds. Tweak that no matter what
So
showdown
you're taking
playing.
Aaron. Let's come on.
Nah, let's go with the switch hitter.
Oh,
switch
okay.
hitter.
Okay.
Oh, okay, they went with Switch Hitter.
All right, got a gold round here.
Yeah, let's keep flying through this, you know.
Gary
All right, let's just
Sanchez.
go through.
Oh, they
And,
didn't
and
pick
Kyle, are we going to build a
Sanchez.
25-man
Okay,
roster
they
like
just took
Battle
Soto
Royale?
We're
there?
not.
Who was
So as
that?
you can see, there's only 10 rounds. You're gonna get the base of your team. You're gonna the backbone, and you're gonna use that backbone to earn more players to make that team even better to build up to that final showdown.
Cool.
About to see something cool right here on this next round. Here we
What
go.
we seeing? What we
Oh,
seeing?
damn.
What is this?
What are we looking at?
Okay.
We've teased this
What
for a
is
while.
this?
So
We
what are
have.
we looking at?
So if you guys played Road to the Show last year, they did a great job and added all these really cool perks. So we've kind of hijacked that, and we now have perks inside of Showdown. So
Perks
perks
for
essentially
Showdown,
are
kinda like Road to the
boosts your
Show,
team
okay.
in certain situations.
So they're gonna be like
if you can
quirks
see,
that activate for
Jumpstart
you
is a
during your
significant
games.
contact boost on the first 2 pitches of an at-bat. So if you're a player who really wants to attack in those first 2 pitches, maybe Jumpstart's for you. Off the radar, if you know you chase, maybe that'll help you out.
How about those center swingers?
That's not me. I always drop my PCI.
I dropped my
can't do
PCI
it.
too, so that perk does
That's
nothing for
dope.
me.
So these are diamonds. Let's
Yep.
pick one.
Yep. So you can see gold. So we
Oh,
have
gold.
different
Okay, they
rarities
got
of
gold
perks
ones
as well.
too. So
The higher the
diamond
rarity, the
perks
more
and
powerful
gold
the perk, or
perks.
the more situations that perk is active in.
So different levels of perks
Yeah.
with different impacts
Exactly.
on the gameplay.
The coolest thing about that is they stack. So if you want 2 of those, if you get 2 of those jump starts, maybe a gold and a diamond.
Oh, they never
you have
stack in
even
Madden,
more
they
impact
stack
on
in
those first 2
MLB.
pitches.
So Luis, what are you
Okay.
doing here?
Yeah, so you have to equip your perks before you go, because you're gonna end up possibly with more perks than you can equip. Right?
Exactly.
So you're gonna have to make some choices.
Yeah.
You can You can stack the same perk over and over again, or
exactly.
you can mix it up.
But
Yeah.
3 max is the total amount of
Three
perks you can
max.
have activated.
And like Kyle said, you can stack them. So if you get 3 ice water veins, you can go equip all
That's
3 of
right.
those. And in that
You want them
situation,
in max.
You
Yeah.
will be lethal in 2-strike
2
counts.
strike counts would be
So just
nasty.
put the
That's
controller
cool.
down
That's
with
cool.
it.
That's
Strikes a
cool.
big
I like
vector.
it. I
All right,
like
so,
it.
so we going to manage the squad? Are we good with the batting order here?
This is very similar to what you see in other parts of
Okay,
DD.
so the
just,
loadout,
set
everything
your
looks
lineup,
the
set
same,
your-
kind
set
of
your
there.
order,
They
set your
kind of tweaked a
positions.
Now,
few
right
things,
now,
a little
our
different
team
background and
isn't
stuff.
that
We've
strong.
seen most of that stuff
And that-
before,
and
though.
Yeah.
That's big because,
Right.
as you see here, actually you can't see, you don't have to play all of the showdowns. You can skip right to the end
Yeah,
and take
right.
on the
Let's
boss,
let's
right?
talk about that final showdown a bit.
All right, right here.
If you're looking in the bottom left corner, you see that final showdown. It says 20 outs remaining, 0 to 4. So the whole thing is you have to jump into that final showdown, down 4 runs, make a comeback before making 20 outs. You're only batting, no pitching. It's all leading to that moment and building your team up to get there.
And that moment is the guy on
Okay.
fire on,
Scroll
off
through.
the screen to the right, right? So that's the moment we're talking about.
that's cool.
You're down 0 to 4 at the
Animated,
bottom one.
glowing
So
like
all
that.
the
I like
moments
that.
and all those challenges before
I
are
wonder
going to
how much
help
we'll
your team
actually
out, help
play
get you more
Showdown.
perks
I feel
to be
like
able
it's
to
cool.
be ready for that final
We might
showdown.
play it a little
Are
bit.
we ready though?
Get
I
some
mean,
like.
I don't
I
think
feel
so.
like
not
we
ready.
should
We're
put
not-
stuff
yeah.
in for Showdown to get like some
the
star
starter
progression, maybe
showdown,
in
so
some
if you think,
programs.
well, I can
I
score
can't see it
5
play
runs
it
in
must
20
pass
outs.
that,
This is the
though.
starter showdown.
Right.
It's meant to be
That
easier
makes
This is
sense.
just to get you used to the mode.
Exactly.
We've
So-
got some tough ones.
I don't know. I mean, we could probably skip and get it.
Let's do it. Let's jump into
Oh,
it.
okay.
I want to skip through this. Let's
Did
get
we-
to that boss.
Did we talk about the mini bosses?
We didn't
though?
talk about the mini bosses. So those
point.
smaller blue ones are just moments. Those are upgrade opportunities. You win, you get the upgrades. You lose, you move on to the next moment. But if you reach this red mini boss, those are winner go home
Ooh.
mini showdowns.
Go home. What you mean by
Yeah.
go home, Kyle?
If you lose, you're kicked out of the showdown.
It's
round.
over.
So that's
It's
what's
over.
very similar to Battle Royale. 2 losses in BR kicks you out. In showdown,
Don't lose.
1 loss in a showdown kicks you out.
But what's the
Bridging the
big
gap.
reward? What do we get for
If
playing
we
the
do
whole
skip
thing and
these
beating the
moments,
big
looks
boss?
like we're going to lose out on a few rewards on the right of screen
Right.
there, like the showdown nameplate, some stubs, some XP. There could be exclusive players and packs.
Let's skip to the end and see what
We'll
this is all
skip.
about.
So as you can see, we've skipped to the end, skipped that mini boss.
Missed out
Okay,
on some
so it
diamond
unlocked all
life
that.
players, some diamond perks.
Missed
But
out on
let's
And it looks like we
Alright.
get a gold saber
YOLO,
Hagen.
you only live once.
jump
Let's
in
do
there.
it.
Let's do it. So let's take
Gold
a look
saber
at what
Hagen.
a
Let's see what
final
this moment's
showdown
like.
would look like.
And
Right.
showdowns again are mostly batting or all
Showdown,
batting?
not moment.
Final
I guess the
showdowns are
moment. Is it
always
a
just
moment
battle.
showdown?
And the mini-
I don't-
Yeah,
And the mini
and the mini. The
I'm already
moments in
scared of this
between-
boss.
Yeah, the moments in between, you will be pitching, you will be
And
hitting.
that is why you have pitcher picks.
Yeah, those are very traditional moments like you guys have played in the past. Tally 3 hits, hit a home run, strike out 2 batters, don't give up a run, that type of stuff.
So Battle Royale and Moments had a baby. And
This
you
is
only
what
play
it
against
is.
the computer.
Exactly. It's really intense gameplay. If you guys have been sitting down and playing it, you lock in.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
So let's talk, have we talked about difficulty yet?
Yeah, okay, so difficulty. This starter showdown's
Max
pretty
Scherzer
simple.
staring you down. God.
A lot of it's on rookie, but in the
Try to
other
size
ones
this
you'll
a
kind of
little better
see
for you
the
real quick.
difficulty
Hold on, there
ramp
we
up.
go.
So the
There
first
we go.
moments
That's-
might be on
it's a
veteran,
little
might be
better
on
now.
rookie, but the later you get, you might trickle into All-Star, trickle into Hall of Fame. So that's what makes it really important to have a really good team.
Look at the fans. They're going nuts for you here. They're pumped.
I mean, it
So you
looks
got
good. I
20 outs
really
in the
like that
bottom right
PCI,
corner.
Check
man.
out
I'm
that little camera
so
buttons
eager
one,
to use
right?
this new PCI.
So we basically
really want to see
Frankensteined
this
a
here.
baseball game, right? Like
Yeah.
this is a fantasy 20 outs.
Yeah.
No innings. You got 20 outs.
It's a little reminiscent of the old home run derby back in the old format where you have X amount of outs. You gotta keep going and going.
I'm guessing this is a
Sure, you're scared of me.
low
We're looking at that new
level. Pitch
PCI,
speed
Ramon,
looks
talk to me
really
about it.
slow
so
right
new
here.
PCI.
Well, I mean, obviously it's
Nick,
the
Kyle,
computer.
Rory, and a bunch
I mean, that
of
was a
other people,
96 mile an hour fastball.
We changed a
It's
lot
super
in the
slow.
hitting engine, and we wanted to more represent what's happening with contact power, plate vision, and we also have this new feature called Perfect. So the 3 dots you see in the middle of the PCI, those represent the perfect regions for a batter. Those are dynamic and they change based off the attributes of the guy that you're using. Aaron Judge, for example, that top diamond, because he's a power hitter, will be the biggest. If it's a line drive guy, the middle diamond will be the biggest. And if he's a ground
got
ball
good
hitter
eye.
like
He's
a Tony
walking, he's
Gwynn,
walking.
the lower diamond will be the biggest. Now, if a guy has 99 across the board, you could have all 3. So what we're basically showing you is a snapshot off of how you should be trying to play with this player. Because remember, the way perfect is, if you're going for fly balls and you get that top diamond, if your power rating isn't high enough, It might be a warning track shot, still might be a double or triple. But the only way you can pretty much lock in and know that ball's going to become a souvenir
the PCIs can be
is when you're
dope
playing
with
with guys
you got the
over 80
vision,
power.
you got your
And
contact, and
as
then you
the
got your
power goes
perfect
down,
with the
See
dots.
this
Spark
hitting
factor
in
in the
nuts.
stadium's
Come
on
on.
the
Yeah,
way.
will you swing the bat,
Let's
please?
see a hit.
We're tired.
No, I'm not sending him.
Oh, we're covering him. We're
whoa,
covering him.
go back.
Perfect.
He's out.
Oh!
That was perfect. There it is.
That
We're
is
kind of covering.
109
it.
off the bat.
You just do that over and over. You beat Scherzer.
That's all
then
she
you
wrote.
beat the showdown.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay.
It's smart for you to just jump out. Like you started out
Yeah,
real
yeah,
high,
yeah.
like let's just get out.
So that was the starter showdown.
Yeah.
Featured programs, as you can see, will be returning. Each featured program will have its own showdown. Some team affinity stuff we'll talk about later. Might have some showdowns.
So when you
you've seen.
start completing these showdowns,
Right.
what are the rewards that you could get?
Yeah, so the biggest reward you'll be getting are these program stars towards the first inning.
So you do
program,
get
towards
program
the
stars,
team
even to
affinity
start the beginning,
programs. You
first
can
inning
also
program
get
stars.
Stubs,
Right.
XP, packs, specific players.
There
It's
we go.
loaded with rewards. Since there's that high stakes, we can load the rewards up.
There's also an entry fee, right?
Yeah.
So that's another part of BR that kind of
There
is
an
gets
entry fee.
reflected here.
Yeah. So the starter one was free, as we saw. Get to know the mode, figure it out. But if you want to maybe look at the first inning one.
I don't
No.
think we do.
Luis was like,
Why
no,
not?
Not
Not
yet.
no, not yet.
We're
Not
going
yet.
off
Not-
the
not
script.
Yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Let's not do it yet.
He's like, I don't
But
think
there is an entry fee, right?
Yeah,
But the
Yeah,
point
bro,
we want to
show
make
it,
is even
click
if there
the
are entry
button.
fees, like Luis was kind of saying, you're going to get some rewards like stubs pretty early on, as long as you get to maybe that first kind of mini
I'm hyped,
elimination.
bro. I want to see the
moment,
red diamonds,
and you
man.
can earn them back real fast.
So yeah, we're pretty close to revealing the
Yeah.
bosses, right? Because
Let's reveal them.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, what?
Well,
we're going to
before we
XP
get
reward
there-
map
Let's
already?
do it, he
No, no,
says.
First inning boss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's talk about Diamond Dynasty content,
Yeah.
right?
I
So
like
that was
that
the new
dev.
showdown mode, and showdown is a big part of what's coming in MLB The Show 20. When it comes to content, if you guys weren't with us in 19 or 18, we're doing year-round content. So as the baseball
Year-round.
season's going, we're reacting to it. We're adding new items to the game, new challenges, moments, showdowns, and of course those cool baseball cards. So what we'd like to kind of talk to you about is we took the best feedback from 19. Kyle, what did they really respond to when it came to some of the really strong points? What do they love doing about rewards?
Yeah, so the core principle we introduced in MLB 19 was choice, and that's choice on
Choice
how
packs.
you play the game and what you're earning
Choice
by
packs are
playing
dope.
the game.
Right. I like
so
the choice
that
packs.
principle is staying around for 20, doubling down really. It's everywhere in this entire mode. And so that's the pinnacle of that is in the feature program.
I like
So
that.
if
More
you're new
choice
to
packs.
Diamond Dynasty, basically, as you play the game anywhere, road to the show, exhibition, it doesn't matter. You will be constantly getting program stars.
Exactly.
These program stars unlock
Road to the
passive-
show
they
gives you
unlock stuff in the
program
XP reward
stars?
pass,
No
And you get
way.
to make
No
choices off of the
way.
stuff that you want to unlock.
Exactly.
Now, even though the team up here is really heavily involved with building that content, we got to give some shout-outs back at
Oh,
the
Oh,
studio.
yeah,
absolutely.
100%.
Dylan, Rory, Joaquin, Lane, Jax, Jason, Travis, and Charles. You guys are major
much more.
parts of bringing that content to life. And that includes the first inning program. So innings
we
are
gonna
back.
reveal it?
Programs are back. We got 3 new bosses here.
We're going to
Three
do it?
bosses,
these are the
first
third
inning
time's the charm.
program. Show
These
it.
are the guys you're working towards at the beginning of the year, and
Show
then
it.
every subsequent month. Should we take a look?
Let's
Yeah,
look.
let's go
Show
back
us
to
that dev
First
page.
First inning
bosses.
program.
I've been so antsy
we got?
this
Who we
whole
got? Who we
time.
got?
I
Who we
gotta
got?
see it.
First
Here we
inning
go.
bosses
Hey,
right here.
Todd Helton,
We've
Duke
got
Snyder,
Helton.
and Roy
And Oswald.
Oswald.
That's a nice color
Okay.
combination right there. I love
Okay.
the purple.
I will
pop.
take
purple
the
poppin'?
Dodger.
So should
Duke
we take
Snyder
a look
to
at
start,
what's,
bro.
what's in there?
Let's
You
dive
know
into
what
it.
I'm
Let's
saying? I
talk
like
about
it. I
what
like
is a
it.
program, especially for the guys who are just joining us and ladies out there.
That looks
So
good.
on the left,
That
Kyle,
looks
what are
good.
these? This scrolling menu on the left.
Yeah, so these are the goals you want to complete to earn these program stars. We got dailies, which are just little stat missions or exchanges, really small exchanges. So go play the game, basically.
We see Showdown in there as well.
Showdown's
Showdown
there.
gives you program
Big
stars.
edition, yeah, tons of program stars you'll see.
And then on the right, we've got rewards, right? And that goes a long way. We're going to go through those rewards in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, so what I'm noticing here on the left, we went through this a bunch of times.
I mean, the
last year,
showdown
but,
program stars, that's
everything
pretty
was
good. I
listed
mean,
all at
list-
once
Playing
on the
showdown
left. So
that
now
way
we've
a
got
little
some
bit more than
categories.
just the
Yeah.
repetitive
So
missions.
should we
I
talk
kind of
about
like that.
categories?
Some of those
Yeah,
moments
so if
were
you, I mean, just
tough.
want to dive into one and show one off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can see if you go maybe back one, show missions.
Missions.
Yeah, so that one's we got 3 in there. Shout out to Rory McCann. We've brought back some smaller stat
That
missions.
camera glitching? I thought it was glitching.
Big
We're
fan
good.
request. In previous
Right.
years, we've had big stack runs. We want to bring them back. We like the stats. It's really fun to try to go tally them online. but we wanted to find the sweet spot, the part where it's enjoyable to go tally these 15 hits with Prospect or Live Series players, and you're going to be doing it with the players you're earning and kind of what's hot in Diamond Dynasty at that time.
You talked about different paths. So are these required to get to these rewards?
Not at all. So if you're not an online player, you don't want to go online and tally these stats, you don't have to. You can pave your own path. You can pick which goals to complete this program.
You could
Okay.
play outside of DD entirely too and
Exactly.
rack up rewards as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
Anywhere you're gaining XP, you're gaining program stars.
So that's missions. Let's take a look at Conquest.
Oh man,
Here we go.
Oh,
You
here
guys
we go.
ready?
You
The
guys
first
ready?
one,
Y'all ready?
Big one. This is
Y'all ready?
exciting.
This is a big reveal.
All right,
you're
so-
gonna like this.
So you saw some prospects revealed a few weeks ago.
Conquest.
Prospects.
But there's one prospect.
There's a
that's-
special, something
special.
special in this Conquest
What
map.
we got?
Are we gonna
Show
show
it.
him?
Yeah, of course.
Do
We're
it.
gonna show him.
We've had
Tim Tebow to go.
we've had
I
shark
don't know if you
maps,
can say the goat.
and now we got a gator.
Gator map.
Tebow.
What's his arm like in the show?
It's got to be pretty good, right? Quarterback.
Better than. Let's take a look at that Tim Tebow. So this is your Tim Tebow prospect card right there. 81 power. It's gonna get it done.
He'll hit some out, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
I said, yeah, man.
As long as he hits.
He runs into some balls
Yeah, he
once in a
does.
while.
Good luck with 37 vision.
Yeah,
Damn,
good.
Tebow,
All right, so that's Tim Tebow.
75
You'll get him for
overall,
the
bro.
starter
That's
conquest
pretty
map. Pretty
good.
simple, just 2 strongholds. there.
Tebow,
Yeah,
bro.
Dylan's built a nice
Imagine
one
if he
there.
ever got
Yeah.
Then, of
called
course,
up to
you've
the
got your
majors. That'd be
first inning map, which
hilarious.
is linked to the first inning program.
And we do
You
get Willie
30,
Mays.
30
We knew that
program
was coming.
stars.
And then,
And then you've got
ooh,
the,
I wanna
the
see- I
classic,
wanna
the
see
classic
Mickey.
US map with Willie Mays
Let me
in
see
there.
Mickey.
And some other surprises.
That's
which
right.
we'll-
Ooh, so you're saying that the surprises come back in the maps? We got
Always.
some.
Oh, surprises are always there in the
Always.
maps.
Let me
He's not the only
surprise
player.
me.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, so that's Conquest.
So you're going to get program stars from Conquest, missions. There were some collections in there as well. How else do you get program stars?
Just by playing the game.
So where's that? Like just in Diamond Dynasty or where?
Everywhere.
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 Road to
Doesn't
the
matter.
show,
Road to the show,
MTO,
exhibition,
franchise.
March to October.
So you're earning program stars on
March
this
to
path. even if
October,
you're playing
road to
other
the
mode.
show, freaking
All right,
showdown,
so let's take a look
everything
at
to
the
give you
rewards.
program
let's do it.
stars. That's
Similar-
A little
crazy.
bit similar to last year, but we made some changes there. Shout out to Dylan. So let's go through. You've got a show pack. You've got a home run celebration.
Home run celebration,
Got a gear up pack.
road to the show, or your DD player.
Yep. Icon. You've got some unlockables.
Ooh, and we've got
a set
all
one
new.
headliner.
Set one
Jeff
headliner.
Bagwell.
Yeah. So we'll take a look at that headliner in a bit. But yeah, headliner
Testify
packs
Jeff
are back.
Bagwell. It says it down at the bottom.
Nameplates are back.
Jeff
So
Bagwell,
nameplates,
first
icons. We
headliner.
have new nameplates, icons. We have new bat skins. We have new equipment.
All
Tons
new.
of new content.
So if you remember, at 100 stars, we had the choice pack with 3 players, right? What we call the
The
henchmen.
henchman.
So henchmen are
Fortnite
at
henchmen.
150. Now that doesn't mean that you're getting less players. You're just going
Right.
to earn them in a different way, and we're going to get to that.
We'll wrap back, yeah.
We'll get to that. Let's take a look at who these 3 players are in this choice pack. We got new legend Brian
Brian
Roberts there.
Roberts.
Brian
switch hitter,
Roberts,
nice switch
Tom
hitter to
Seaver.
start off your team. You've got Tom Seaver,
Adam
always
Dunn.
good. And then you've
We
got
see some Nolan Ryan
Donkey.
action, bro.
Adam done.
What does he do well?
Well, look at that 108 power. That's what he does.
Tank.
Takes home runs.
All right, keep going here.
Stop
Ballin'
on that
is a
ball as a
habit
habit.
pack.
pack.
New ball is
Gonna
a
have the
habit
ball
pack
and
card.
shit.
Shout out to Jen and Christina, but this ballin' is a habit pack looks so bling. Why?
Because it's a bling pack.
Yeah.
It's a lit pack.
Guaranteed gold or better player coming out of there. Keep
a
on
lot
moving.
of diamonds coming out of that ball as a habit pack. as
Home
well.
run call. Do we have new home run calls?
I do believe we've got
Some new
all those
chimes
kind of
as well.
unlockables, hundreds of them. So those are those customizable sounds. We've got things like when you hit a home run like this one. See you later.
Put it on the board.
Your opponent will also hear that if you're online.
Yep.
Pretty
Yahtzee
fun.
Bob.
Very annoying.
Got stubs, bat skins, and remember, all you have to do is play the game to unlock this content.
Exactly.
Was that like
got-
the
we
great
got that Ivy
Ivy
bat
bat
skin.
skin? Okay.
Wrigley Field.
Very
Ivy.
very bias themed first
Yeah,
inning.
exactly.
Here we go. 300.
All right, so let's take a look
Let's
at the
take a
There
look.
they
boxes.
are.
This is a heck of a choice.
Here
for
we go.
Active.
91
Ooh.
Helton,
Todd
93.
Double D.
Yep.
Does look
Good
good.
luck against lefties.
It does
right?
look
Great,
good.
great fielder as well at
86
first.
fielding
double
too at
diamond.
first base.
And we've got Roy Oswald. Oh,
Wait,
so
wait,
I
wait,
want to see Duke.
wait.
I want to
Whoa,
see
what is
Doak.
this?
What are we
Yeah.
looking at?
So this is, notice there at the bottom, this is a prime,
Prime.
card. So you mentioned earlier,
Prime.
we're going to have some new card series.
We are.
We are.
We're going to have some card series that compete with signature series, and this is the first one we're revealing. So
word?
Prime. We'll talk about them a little later. But
We'll
let's
dive into it, yeah.
Yeah. So this is your royale as well. Got
Look at the
that,
repertoire.
Lovely sinker
with a
that,
curve,
really
slider,
slow
and a
turn.
change with a fast.
Curveball.
Ooh, I
Get
like
outta here.
it.
He's got the sinker, don't worry.
96 to
And then
72.
a different
What
kind
a
of hitter
pitch
than
frickin'
we saw
speed
with Todd
difference.
Helton. Also a lefty.
There we
but
go.
more
95 power.
And,
Good
great fielder
vision.
also, and
Good
nice speed.
fielding.
Very nice speed.
I wish the speed was a
What I'm
little
noticing,
higher,
too,
but
about
Duke
those
still looks really
diamonds,
good
I know
too.
they're a little different color, but they're doing something. They're glowing. They're kind of
Pulsing.
pulsing. Yeah, nice little feature.
They do
Christina and
pulse.
Adam put that in the game this
They're
year.
live.
All right, so we're not gonna go past the 300. There are rewards past 300. We're gonna, there's some surprises in there.
There's
We'll,
surprises.
leave
Show
you,
more.
to find
Yeah.
that out.
You'll see him eventually.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Where to now?
we've had a few streams leading up to this big Diamond Dynasty content preview one and also the leagues and everything. Ramon, you were dying to tell people in March to October
Oh,
about
yeah.
Team Affinity. We didn't leak it. Somehow
No,
we didn't leak
we
this
didn't leak
stuff.
Team Affinity. We did not leak Team Affinity. So we heard your feedback. Y'all wanted better Team Affinity rewards. You wanted a better reward path in Team Affinity. We've listened to your feedback.
Let's see
Team
it.
Affinity is lit. Now, what's really important to remember before we go into Team Affinity is this is the only place you can get these rewards. Is through Team Affinity.
They're
And are they
exclusive.
sellable?
They are not.
They are not. So the only way you can get these rewards is by
Okay,
playing Team
Nat,
Affinity and
grinding,
unlocking these rewards.
Diamond Dynasty
and they're
cards.
not
These were
sellable.
decent
This is
last
really
year.
how
There were a
you
few
rep
good
your
ones,
team, show off that
but not
you are
as
a
many.
Washington
So hopefully they
Nationals
boost them
fan.
up like they're saying, gave us some better
Yeah,
ones to see
that's
some
a, that's a
fire.
cool little feature right there that you can see your team logo front and center. You'll
Yep.
go straight into the your Team Affinity. But let's first go through here.
And
See
all 30
all
teams.
30
All 30 teams.
So no matter who you're a fan of, you're going to have rewards waiting for you and some juicy ones.
Yeah.
It's your one-stop shop, right?
So who we doing first? Who we doing first?
I am so excited for Team
Dodgers,
Affinity
Dodgers,
this year.
The
my
World
gosh.
Series champs.
All right, let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Nets.
All right,
Okay.
so some
Yeah.
stuff there on the left. Should
Yeah.
we talk about it?
Let's go through real quick. So
Scroll
just like
over.
the feature
Let's see the
program, you
cards.
got these goals on the left
Show
to
the
complete.
cards.
Got some missions. Play innings with Washington National players.
Okay.
Play
Same
them
thing,
online
same
or
thing.
offline. You'll accumulate some innings faster if you're playing online. You got a stat mission with Nationals players, shortstop, left field, or center field.
Okay.
Um,
We're going to be
NLE
grinding
Showdown
with
Exchange.
fully
So as
loaded
we,
teams again.
alluded to
Stacking
earlier,
out all
there are
national
these
teams,
Team
Dodger
Affinity
teams, and
Showdowns,
everything's
right?
grinding
So there's
innings
an
with these
NL
guys.
East Showdown. You play that NL East Showdown, which, like I talked about, there's a catered draft to NL East players. So you'll be drafting them, playing against them, and then you get 5 NL East vouchers. You can spread those 5 vouchers across any NL East team, put them all in the Nationals. It's really up to you. Choose how you want to progress what.
And then, of course, you can exchange the rivals because you want to just trash the Mets. And
What's
you know,
also-
if you're a Nationals fan.
What's also very important to remember is last few days ago, we did the March to October stream, and you saw these Team
Right.
Affinity points, 8, 15, 6. So you
Yep.
see unlock at 5 as you're playing March
So
to
the
October.
March to October
and you're
unlocks
gaining Team
Infinity stuff too. Okay,
This
I
is
think
how
they
it
did that
works.
last
you
year
come right
too.
in here, and after you've played with the Nationals and made it to mid-season, let's say
Right.
you got 18 Affinity points, you would be able to unlock the park, and it keeps going and going.
Right,
Another
you'll
interesting distinction is if I'm playing as the Nationals in March to October, am I getting mission progress during March to October with those players?
You're not getting inning progress, no inning progress, but you are, however, if you click on March to October, this is where your Team Affinity points come from. They did a great job. We have these 5 gates now where All-Star break.
Why is it low? Come in. What
End
happened?
of season.
Come on, Sony.
To get more Infinity points to keep unlocking this reward path.
Yep.
So we've got collections as well. This is just the Live Series Nats Collect. It'll give you 10 points.
Nope.
Nat coins.
Sure, let's,
Okay,
let's
Nat
do it.
coins.
There we go.
And then we've got a moment there.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
This is a cool moment. We'll talk about it in just
Yeah,
a bit, though.
okay.
You know, you're going to
Alright.
be playing with a very cool player.
And we're going to be adding moments there. It won't
Exactly.
be the lone moment there.
Yeah. So if you guys remember Tops Now from last year, any Nationals Tops Now moment that is added to the game will be added to their Team Affinity.
Scroll
So
over.
first
Let's
reward
see the
you get to
cards.
Stadium,
Yeah.
right? Team Stadium. Then you get
National
this
pack.
right here. What
The
is this
card
pack?
art on
So
that
it's
looks
2 silver and
super
2
dope
bronze
for the
alive
prospect
national
card.
players. So if you're going after that collection, if you're
That
a
card
Nationals
looks
fan,
dope,
you
doesn't
get
it? That
those
looks
players,
really
play
good.
with them. It'll help you with the goals on the left.
All right, so I think everyone has noticed that prospect
prospect
card.
card.
At
That
25
looks
net
good.
coins.
That's Nat
So
coins.
every team is going to have 1 gold prospect that you can get at 25 stars. And should we take a look?
Let's look.
So we got
Do
Will,
we reveal?
Crow.
We don't reveal the.
Triangle. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. So every team will have a. So prospects. Let me talk a little bit about the series. It's a new series.
Perfect.
So prospect series players that are included are players who are still rookie eligible.
Okay.
So they might have made their MLB debut. Like we revealed Mitch Keller prospect card. He's already made his major league debut. There's also minor leaguers, which big deal this year. We're adding minor leaguers. And you can get to play with these guys even before their MLB debut.
That's cool.
Sweet.
So
That's cool.
every team is going to have one gold prospect in Team Affinity, but there's diamonds as well.
Ooh,
and they're
there's
gonna be-
diamonds.
they're
Where
gonna
are the
be-
diamonds?
Where are
Ramon?
All right, number one. Whoever's number one.
Where are the diamonds, Ramon?
There's going to be diamonds
Show
everywhere in the
me the
game. We're going to show you
diamond.
where you can get them later on today. And
This is a special new type of diamond in Team
Oh,
Affinity,
it
right?
is. Are we about going to reveal it?
It's,
Is this the red
Are we
diamond?
going to reveal
should we
it?
show off this new series?
Should we show
got
this
a
new
new-
series?
Let's take a look.
What is this? What is this? Faces of the franchise.
Faces
Oh,
of the
Faces of the
franchise.
franchise. What in the world is
Faces of the
that?
franchise?
Yeah, so these are really recognizable guys from the team. So the Nationals, who's the Nationals? One of their faces of
Hit
the
it.
franchise.
Who is it?
Let's
Let's
go.
Oh,
What is happening? What is happening? Soto! 89. Okay, that's not the red
another
diamond.
dual card reveal,
That's
card type
another-
reveal.
that's
So-
Juan Soto.
So Team Affinity is building up to this card.
This card.
And this is the
Right?
only path to getting this card or
This is the
anything.
The only
that
way
you've
to
seen.
get
That was an
89,
89
Faces of the
too.
franchise one.
That's pretty
so
good.
Take a look at those attributes too, Luis.
Holy!
Faces of
he
the
does look good.
franchise.
He
This-
does look really good.
This is taking some of the best players from every team. You're working
He looks
towards
good.
these guys at launch, at 50 nat points. Keep calling it a different name.
Bad points.
And so this is the only place you can get these players, and they mimic the live series skill set of that same player. But of
I
course,
like
it's
it.
elevated.
I
it's a
like it.
diamond,
And they are not
89
sellable again.
and they are not sellable. So this is.
I
this
like
is what
it.
you're
More
working
good
towards.
cards to grind
And,
for.
we're gonna take
Bro,
a-
MLB does such a good
like,
job
what's
with
what's
that.
over there on the right?
What's peeking on the right? So basically, last year, MLB Night Team Affinity was awesome, but the biggest drawback was it kind of became irrelevant after the first month.
Are you
So-
saying we listen to the feedback and we change it?
You're
No,
darn
we
right.
never do
You're
that.
darn right.
We never do that.
So if you scroll to the right, you'll see something called Stage 2. That is coming this spring. So if you picked it up on the left, it says Stage 1. Once we add Stage 2, you can R1 tab over to it and complete Stage 2 to earn more rewards. We'll keep
Okay.
adding on. We
And
got
it keeps going
keeps
and
going.
going and going.
Oh,
Stage
my.
3 summer,
Replayability.
Stage 4 fall. So you're going to really want to be playing these Team Affinities because it
So
doesn't
maybe
end at
some
one, so there's more.
99s
So
later
should we
on.
take a look at another team?
Well, let's talk about stage 2, right?
Yeah.
So stage 2 comes out. You really want to get to that reward. What do you have to do to get to that reward?
So-
Let's say you started playing the game at stage 2.
Yeah, you gotta take on Stage 1 first. You need to get those first 70 Nat coin points, whatever they're called,
Yeah.
in order to start Stage 2. So
That's super important. So if I'm a Marlins fan, I
Yeah.
do my Stage 1 Team Affinity, but then I see the Nationals player in Stage 2. I got to jump over here, get through these first missions, get that Juan Soto,
Yeah.
and then I can go towards that Stage 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I like
so
it.
it's really one of those things where you're going to want to be playing with as many
As many
teams
as
and
these
many
things,
team
as much
affinities,
as you
whether it's
can.
March to October, those missions, those moments.
I'm starting with the Twins, though. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about the other teams.
Speaking of the Twins,
a key,
Speaking of the
a key
Twins.
moment there, or a key point there is
Uh-huh.
until Stage 2 drops, you cannot go above 70 points. So you can't
Okay.
get 300 and just get the rewards right
So
away.
you can't be sitting on like 300 points waiting for the stages.
Exactly.
It kind of caps there. So you're kind of incentivized to get to your faces of the franchise guy, switch teams.
Yep.
Okay.
Who are we
There's some
looking at
meta
for the
right there.
Twins?
Who do you think is that gold prospect?
about to find out.
We got Nick,
Nick
Gordon.
Gordon, Nick G.
Yeah.
High
That's
for
cool.
pick.
Wow.
Yep.
Shortstop.
Let's go.
Nice shades.
Show-
What else we got?
Where
go,
are the diamonds?
Go, go, go over.
Where are the
Show me
diamonds?
Oh, of course it's Byron
Ryan
Buxton.
Let's
Buxton,
go.
Byron Buxton right there.
99
Center fielder.
speed,
All-world
fielder.
Lock it
87
up.
99
diamond.
speed.
Late
Damn.
game defense,
Laser
pinch
arm.
runner. If not your starter out
Leadoff
there.
batter.
Remember, 60 is the average for the vast majority of the attributes in the game. 60 is MLB average.
This man is good.
Stage 2, it says spring. Spring's
Dodgers,
nearly here. We're talking pretty quick after launch, so we know you guys are going to be
Dodgers.
grinding away once this game comes out. A matter of days. swap around those teams. Stage 2 is on the way, and there's a different type of player reward there. It's not all faces of the franchise, right?
It's not.
All right.
Can we take a quick look at Tampa Bay's team?
There could be like
Yeah, let's
finest
take a
and
look.
stuff
See
cards
more.
later on.
Give the
what they
people what
want.
they want. So again, remember, these rewards are exclusive to Team
Xavier
Affinity. This is
Edwards?
the only place you
Okay,
can get these
Xavier should be
rewards.
good.
This
95
Xavier
speed
Edwards
also.
card is it's like
Fantasy-
infield mini
He is
Tony
a switch
Gwynn.
hitter.
Fantasy monster in the making. He's going to steal a lot of bags.
We're blocking in some of, there we go. We're
There you
blocking
go.
a little bit.
88
Not a lot of
vision,
power, but is every
95
prospect these
speed.
days
That
a
looks
switch
really
hitter,
good.
Luis?
Really good.
It seems that way.
Right.
You got the game over horn. Remember, like the audio cues that are in Team Affinity and all the team stuff. This is the only place you can get it. The only place you can get that Tampa Bay Rays profile is playing.
I need
Team
more
Affinity.
coffee.
Same with the audio
Coffee!
cues.
So
Uh-oh.
Xavier
Who's that?
Edwards forever linked to Blake Snell,
Why is that?
the team's face
I
of the
don't know
franchise.
why he's linked to Blake
Hey,
Snell.
I mean-
I have no idea why.
When we said we react to real life, we meant it.
Yeah, we meant it.
All right.
That Blake Snell is disgusting.
Yeah, his
New
arm,
arm
his
action.
Yeah.
Blake
delivery.
Snell.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna reveal some of these later on. When are we revealing those, Doug and Colin?
The next few days. I think.
Next few days.
Yeah.
You're going to see
Alright.
more of these guys,
see
the
more.
prospects from every team. So that's 30 prospects total, 30 faces of the franchise total. That's just from Team Affinity. And we should talk about some other huge rewards,
It
right?
keeps going.
All right. So playing the game gets you rewards.
It does.
It does.
What
Be
is
it
the
in the
live
first inning
series
program,
collection, bro?
be it in
Let me
Team
see
Affinity.
something.
We're not
Or-
done.
So we've already revealed
Or-
2 paths where
Right.
you just play the game, and there's rewards for you to unlock.
Did they
Team
bring the
Affinity
XP reward
and the
package
first inning
back?
program.
That's
but
right.
there's also the XP reward
Come
path.
on.
So if you're new to MLB The
Come
Show,
on.
XP reward path is basically as you're playing
Loaded
the game,
cards.
you're
Let's
getting
see
XP.
some
It doesn't
fire.
matter where you're playing and how you're playing. You're getting XP, and you're consistently and
99.
constantly
Let's see the
unlocking
99.
rewards. Should we take
There
a
was
look?
some
There-
lit rewards
There was
there
some
last
lit-
year. If you remember
lit
last
rewards.
year, returning players, we had Tony Gwynn there, we had Clayton Kershaw, we had Frank
That
Thomas.
first pick.
Frank
so
Thomas.
we're gonna reveal your 5 level 1. I always call it level 100.
Silver level one.
Silver 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's take a look.
Just get ready for what you're about to see. There's a lot on the
There's
screen.
a lot going
Come
on.
on now,
This
let's
is packed.
Here we
see
go.
it.
And we got 599 overall players there on the left. We'll take a look at their attributes in a bit. We got Minnie Minoso, Buster Posey, Ryan Sandberg, Barry Larkin,
Mr. October.
and Mr. October
Let's
on the
go.
left. These
What's
are your
this,
5. What's that?
What's this evolution thing here?
Take it easy. We'll get there.
Okay.
Let's
I'm
look
with
at
it
the
now.
Let's look at the
evolution.
flashbacks. Let's
You
look
want
at
it
the
now.
flashbacks and legends pack first.
All right, very
Flashback
first
and
thing you'll get
Legends.
is this returning flashback and legend
so
pack
much.
with silvers
There's
and
so much.
bronzes. Let's take a look. Who you'll be getting?
Oh,
Craig
Craig
Biggio.
BGO.
So
Biggio.
remember we
Rob
said
Ned.
he was a catcher early on in his career?
Boom.
Yep, this is the rookie catcher Craig Biggio, 90
90
speed.
speed.
Yes, 90 speed. Here
Nice
we go.
contact first left.
Eddie Murray, nice new Eddie Murray card.
His
Vita
stance
Blue
and his
again.
swing is the
Yep.
GOAT.
Joe
And you
Morgan.
got Eric Davis.
Babe
This is a
Ruth.
cool new Vita Blue reliever. Vita Blue throws gas.
I bet that Babe Ruth's
Remember, we're
nasty.
talking all
Let's
eras
see Babe.
here.
Let's
70s,
see Babe. Show
80s,
Babe.
90s, 2000s, and we're going back to 1915. Rookie Babe Ruth.
Pitcher,
Pitcher?
Babe
Pitcher
Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Pitcher.
Yep.
All these players will be in the BR draft. Super cool to be able to draft these legends and play with them
Right.
in BR.
And then keep going here. Go over to the bronzes. And
Babe is back.
Yep, the
Another
Babe.
Babe.
You can get hitter Babe as well, and you got a Jimmy Fox, a Ted Williams. It's pretty huge Mount Rushmore here.
I like it.
Absolutely.
Good
All right.
pack,
Okay,
starter
the tease
pack.
is over. And let's take a look.
All right,
at
evolution. Let's
Yeah,
get into
evolution.
it. Let's get into it.
Are these
Let's go.
diamonds? No, they're
No.
not.
These aren't diamonds. Okay.
What
Tons.
is this?
What are these?
Dennis,
Talk
Eddie
about how it works.
Matthews.
So basically, you get this choice pack.
Okay.
You're gonna pick one of these players.
1 of 4. Okay.
1 of 4. If you guys remember way back when, something called Rookie to Prime, this is very reminiscent of that concept.
We're gonna upgrade
You'll
him?
pick one of these guys. It'll unlock a program. You'll, just like we've seen other programs, you take on goals, you complete missions, play moments to unlock a diamond version of the same player.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're going to be taking a look at the actual mechanics a little bit later on.
Exactly.
Right? But
Yep.
just know you'll be starting with one of these guys, and you'll be working with him
Aggressive
towards
cards.
that
I
end.
like
Yep.
it.
Yeah, we're
Missions,
35 minutes into
goals
this,
to
and
get
we
them
are
higher
nowhere
rated.
We're
near
not done.
Yeah, what page is
We're
this?
just
Grab a
starting.
drink,
One,
grab
two,
something, get your
Page
coffee.
3.
We're just
I'll
getting
get
started.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting going. So evolution, right? It's a way to kind of upgrade players from silver, from bronze. So I can take that cargo, go get a diamond with him, and we'll take a look at that in a minute.
All right, let's keep going. You've got tons of rewards here.
Heroes
You've got-
choice pack.
Started.
Ooh,
How about this?
another pack.
How about this gold flashbacks and legends pack?
This is a cool pack.
Yep. We got Oral there. We got
Hershiser,
Lee Smith.
there's Nolan
It's
Ryan.
a favorite of mine.
Good reliever, yeah, awesome.
Reliever Nolan Ryan.
That
oldie but
Nolan
goodie.
Ryan's so good.
Multi-book
Fergie.
Yep. Ron Guidry here. You got Goose. Another oldie but goodie. That
Love
David
this
Oh,
Price.
David
that David,
Price.
that David
But that's
Price.
a postseason one, right?
Yep. That's that same the David Price postseason reliever card.
There's someone that liked that card.
So those are pitchers.
We got some batters too.
Oh,
You got some hitters.
What is this?
Gary Carter.
Chipper.
Chipper.
Another switch hitter. Here.
Chipper.
Chipper.
Do my eyes spy?
Your eye has spied.
Your
My
eyes spy.
eyes spy something new.
Mookie.
What do you spy?
The next
That
pack.
Mookie Betts. Oh, that Mookie Betts
Oh, the
rookie
next
card.
one. Yeah.
That
Sorry,
Mookie.
Red Sox fans. Ben was giving me trouble for including this card. I mean, what? You don't like Mookie Betts? You so bitter?
It's got,
Breakout.
it's crazy
McGee.
to see Lou Gehrig next to Mookie in the same.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
You got Miggy there too?
yeah, Marlon's Miggy.
Yep.
He's gonna be a slapper.
All right, what's this?
I said
Classics.
I was so excited for Team Affinity. I might be more excited than anything else for these classics.
Classics.
All right, so classics. What is it? So DD, it's been going on for a while now. We've had some fan favorite cards in the past. Well, we brought some of them back.
Brought
this
some
year.
back.
back.
Fan
So,
favorite card pack.
Fan favorite cards from 17 and 18.
Not 19 though, right?
Not 19. Maybe next year we'll do 19.
Show us the
Who knows what we'll
cards.
do.
us the cards, Luis.
Oh, the gold!
Adalberto Mondesi.
Used to be Raul A. Mondesi.
Yes, yes.
Same card though. Same card.
Yeah, same card.
Switch
card.
hitter.
This card
Yes.
is a
So-
glitch.
Raul Mondesi.
So he's back. That Charlie Merton postseason reliever card. Talk to us about that one.
I'll talk to you.
Dude, I don't want that
a little bit
Charlie
about
Brown.
why he's so
No,
important.
Okay.
the knuckleball.
Victor Robles, he was
Future
the main
stars.
What year was he a
Dude,
future
that
star?
Victor
Was
Robles
that
cards was
17, 18?
nasty.
18.
That's when we had the player programs.
That was
that
One
Gary
of the player
Sanchez.
programs. We got Gary Sanchez, his first monthly
Oh
award.
goodness. Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
card
can't-
was a BR goon.
Hit
One
9
of
home
the-
runs back
Power.
in 2017
Hey.
in June.
Alex
Those
Reyes,
cards look
we're still
good.
waiting. You know, it's been a tough time with injuries, but you know he's still got the potential.
So this was from 2018 when he was still a future star 2 years ago, kind of still in that same boat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
That
So
was just bronze level 50.
yeah.
Are you saying
Right,
there's more?
can we stop there? Like,
Bronze
how
level
long
40.
is it going to take me roughly to get to level 40? Like, how quick do you get there? Because we've seen diamonds, we've seen golds, these evolutions. Is this going to take me months and months to get to even like this pack or what?
No, we grinding. We
Expect
getting
to
there
get this
super
pack within
fast.
The first week of playing, maybe
Days.
even quicker if you really go for it.
That's a
Um,
challenge. Can you do
yeah.
it in less
Days,
than a
we're
week?
getting that shit
Can
in
you do it
days,
that
boy.
good?
Do it in a day.
Day 3, we might be opening
So,
that pack.
the stuff we've seen so far, how much of this stuff is sellable?
Some of those gold players are sellable, but like the players like the classics are not sellable.
Are not sellable.
Yeah, I think everything from gold and below is sellable, I
Right.
believe, right? And then classics, and then some packs we're going to see in a little bit non-sellable.
And remember, the overarching thing with Team Affinity, XP Reward Path, first in the program, we're only asking you to play the game.
Just play the game.
Just play the game, and you're going to
Right.
unlock all this stuff.
Those
You gotta do
evolution,
nothing else.
those evolution cards are exclusive to the XP path, though, right?
Yes.
So can't be sold.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, you got a gold live series player. You got a repeat of that silver and bronze pack.
See,
Keep going here,
65.
some Lockables.
Yeah.
65.
You got that legend pack, which will
Don't-
be.
don't
will
do-
be-
don't
yeah,
do it.
We
We
won't
won't
do
do
it.
it.
We won't
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
You got
Come
stubs.
on.
Oh.
Level 80.
So,
Level 80.
yep,
I
this
died.
was the Clayton Kershaw and Ichiro pack, right? Let's take a look
Kershaw
at.
was a problem last year.
And
We've
you're
got a new
about
problem.
you're about to see a lot of new stuff in here too. Here
Yeah.
we
Come
go.
on.
So
Oh,
new
boy.
new
Oh, boy.
card series. We weren't lying.
Listen, new card series. Hey,
Oh,
new
boy.
card
That
series.
is so
Look at
clean.
the Cy
All
Young.
right.
Shout out to the art team, Christina.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, these look
Jen.
so
We got a lot.
good.
I'll talk about
Everybody.
them as we go card to card here.
So what do we
Dude.
have here? Well, we got Hal
Look at that
Newhouser there in the
Ricky. The
middle.
Cy
that a
Young
signature?
card
That
was
is a
That
signature.
doesn't
nasty.
look like last year's
That's-
signature series.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Brand new.
New
Shout out
look.
to Ashley.
New look looks really nice. Lefty that throws gas. I was talking to Kyle yesterday.
looks
His
sick.
those who are
These
worried
cards
about his
look
pitching
sick.
animation. It's not that long.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not a Warren Spawn.
It's worth that 102 hit per 9, you know.
So what about these cards?
They look
That
fresh.
Corey Kluber is gross.
This
Yeah.
card, listen.
You thought Clayton Kershaw was good?
You thought Kershaw was good. Me and Kyle were doing some tournament practice, and I couldn't touch Kluber at all.
Yeah.
This is the 19 Kershaw.
Kluber,
This is the 20
Kluber.
version
And we
of that Kershaw.
copping.
You've got some years at the top there. These are the new award series cards. So, Luis, in 1981, Raleigh Fingers wins the Cy Young, and that's what this card kind of represents. We'll talk about in a minute, right?
That's right. And yeah, we're going to talk about it at the level 100 pack.
Yeah.
Level 1 silver. I always forget. So that's you've got your hitters too. You've got Ricky.
Some
Ricky
nice,
Henderson.
nice
Ricky!
Topps classic
Ricky
1985
back!
card
You
art.
got
That's
Willie
fast.
McCovey.
Who do
hitting,
you take here?
hitting some bombs? Well, he's taking
I'm taking
Kluber.
Kluber after that.
Kluber, yeah,
Nasty.
man, I mean, Kluber's a problem, man.
I think I'm taking fingers.
I got to map all this out. There's way too many
Yeah,
diamonds.
yeah, okay.
You know.
It's too lit.
It's
All right.
too lit.
We might go with Ricky
So-
first. I don't know.
Hey,
Go
we're
with
not
our
done.
picture
We're not
is
done.
rough. because
Level
you only can
1
use them so
silver.
often.
Should we take a look?
Let's take a look.
See
I'm
them all.
scared.
Oh,
Alright,
man,
here we
Silver
go.
Sucker, Larry Larkin, MVP Buster Posey.
So here's that prime
those
card
cards
again.
look
Yep.
All right, so
awesome.
let's
The
dive
award
into the
cards look
series, right? So
sick
we
with the
mentioned,
black backgrounds.
you know, last year we had SIG series.
Yeah.
People loved it.
Yeah, the big focus was supplying that diversity at the end game of different players. So you want to see different lineups. But what inevitably happened is you saw all SIG series, all finest. This year, where things are changing. You're going to see diversity of players and diversity of series.
So basically, these cards, these new card series that you're seeing, the Prime and the awards, they're on the level of SIG. If
Exactly.
you remember from last year, the all-time greats were 99 SIGs. You know, some of the lower tier legends were low 90s. That's
More
that's the
diversity,
same
more
level you're gonna see
lineups.
for
I
these
like
primes
it.
and awards. Now,
I like that.
SIGs, they're based on an entire career,
Right,
on the
right.
entire career of the player. It's their entire career path.
And how does secondary positions work in Signature Series again?
So if you played, say, about 3/4 of a season at a position primarily that's different from the one that's listed as your primary, then you get the secondary. The clearest example is Cal Ripken Jr., right?
Right.
Shortstop for most of his career. Late in his career, he played third base primarily. He gets third base as a secondary.
And these prime and the award cards are based off of 1 year, correct?
Yeah, we'll get to that. So Ryan Sandberg, another example. So he played third base early on in his career. He gets third base as the secondary.
Sandberg looks good.
And we mentioned Craig Biggio.
Let me see
too,
Reggie.
Right.
Let me see Reggie. Let me
For
see
the
this
catcher,
Reggie.
yeah.
This Reggie's
So
be nasty. I want
SIG,
Reggie.
entire career. We've got awards.
What are you taking
based
in
on
this
that
pack,
1
boys?
year.
Reggie?
So he had some crazy splits that year. Destroyed lefties, Barry Larkin.
That is
It's a
Yep.
very balanced card.
very balanced. card.
Amazing card, and the card art. Jen and Christina came up with this. Look at the reflection of those cleats. It's like he's on a stage accepting his award, that Silver Slugger, back in 1995.
Can I say it? Can I say what I call these cards?
What do you call them?
The Academy Award cards.
Well, you
See that diamond glow?
A diamond
Yeah,
glow.
diamond
It
glow.
just adds that touch.
So 1 year, and then you've got your Prime, which, like, if you remember Prime cards from back in the day, they were three. So you know, it's the 3,
I like
4,
how it looks
5
like it's
years around the
encased.
player's prime,
Yeah.
right? And so we take those numbers. They're on the level. They're end game level. You've got that nice Reggie Jackson card right here.
Reggie looks
Mash.
so good.
Yeah, he's gonna mash.
And you're going to get to see those old Topps cards and some
Bro,
of those
Reggie's
endgame
the new
lineups.
Frank
And
Thomas.
look at this Minoso. I mean, how cool is that card? And it's housed
Right.
so
That's
so
nasty.
nicely.
yeah.
Doesn't say Mini on his card either. That's his full name
Orestes,
there.
yeah. He
Orestes.
went by Mini though.
Yeah. Look at all those positions, secondaries.
Got position flexibility.
So
Yeah.
over in September, October, you'll be seeing Signature, you'll be seeing Prime, you'll be seeing Awards, you'll be seeing so many series.
Yo, shout out to
Everybody's
anyone
Oh,
that's
yeah.
watching
We got
this
more to
all
show
the
you
way
there,
through.
too.
Really
Buster
helping out
Posey,
the watch
last
time
one- last
on the
but
new
not least,
channel.
I
Need
think
the
this is
watch
Rory's
time up,
pick. Is
boys.
this your
Shout out
pick,
to you
too?
guys watching it through. If you
I
could
honestly
just
haven't made up my mind yet.
repeat
They're
the
just-
video over and
They're so
over.
good.
much
They're so good.
This card
Yeah.
is dirty.
All right. So those are your 5
Yeah.
level 1 silver guys.
Pick a
We're
guy.
not done yet.
You
No,
pick,
no,
you pick
not
that
even
guy
close.
at level 1 silver, but you have 4 more shots at the pack at gold 1, diamond 1, and diamond 100.
So let's see. Can
Taking
we
a water break here?
Yeah.
Yeah, water break.
So we saw at the very beginning those evolution guys. Can we go back to that pack real quick?
How y'all
Yes.
liking this content? Dubs
Well, we
in
can
the
see it
chat.
right there. So
Oh,
it
perfect.
kinda-
Dubs in the chat.
It kind of repeats, not exactly. You know,
Right.
you won't get to see exactly the same things in that second cycle. But here's evolution.
Right. So if you took Pudge your first pack, now you can take Eck or Eddie
Exactly,
Matthews.
Yeah.
Right. So how does it work? You want to dive into
Yeah,
that?
let's go into those programs.
So we got programs
Make
over
sure to
here.
go quick.
We gotta go quick.
Go quick.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do.
Go.
Go quick.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
so-
okay.
not that
so
we're
we're
gonna
looking
come
at-
back.
we're
We're gonna
looking
come back to that.
We're looking at Dennis Eckersley here. Dennis Eckersley.
There was
So
another card that's all George
Stage
Brett.
1.
What else
We'll
did
go
you
through this
see?
quick. Don't worry. Stage 1.
He said
Complete
go
these moments. You want to take a look
quick.
at the moments real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
So knock out those
So
moments.
what are these?
There
Are
were
these
some other
gears?
ones there.
Yeah, these are
Someone
upgrade
talked.
points.
Green gears.
Upgrade points.
Eck point.
Egg
Egg
points.
points.
Yeah, egg points.
Egg points.
So complete these moments. That completes stage 1. The moments are unlocked by acquiring that card, so you need the card first to play the moments.
be able to unlock the moments.
Complete stage 1, unlock stage 2. Stage 2 has missions, online missions, offline missions, and exchange. as well as some other moments, right?
Remember choice.
Exactly.
Choice is a big part.
Don't
of,
have to play online if you don't want, or you don't have to exchange. You guys get to pick which things you're completing to unlock this.
So are you
diamond
telling
deck.
me, as you're playing these moments to power up this card, you're unlocking even more stuff?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you're getting to this 93 overall Dennis Eckers leader.
I like
Nice.
it.
With 108 walk per 9.
That's
highest in
a
the game.
filthy
So that's the
closer.
upgraded,
Yep.
fully upgraded
So
version that you
now
can get from
are
the
we ready?
Are we ready to go
evolution
back?
pack.
Should we
That's
take a look
super
at the other three
cool.
diamonds first? The
I
other
like
three
it. Good
evolution
shit. Good
diamonds?
shit.
You saw it. You saw it.
Oh,
Here's
they
a nice
tease. I know they've
Eddie
seen
Here's
Matthews.
this Eddie Matthews
I like
fan
Eddie.
favorite. Always Eddie Matthews.
Ooh.
Did we
That
talk
card
about
art. Shout
what's
out,
in the
Kevin.
Team Affinity pack?
it.
4 players and 1 item.
Exactly.
Sounds
There you go.
familiar. All right, let's take a look at Cargo.
Cargo.
Cargo, looking nice.
Oh yeah, 2010.
Yep.
I think Cargo's
There's so much on the
You can Cargo it.
screen.
Need some corner out.
My pick's this red
Duke
diamond.
Snyder, Pudge, Eddie Matthews.
Are people like? Do they want to? Do
Are
they
they
want to
done?
know about the other thing?
They're
Just a little
little
bit.
curious about that red diamond.
Maybe we'll show it.
Here's a breakout Pudge.
Show the red
91 overall.
diamond.
Defensive
So
card.
again, these are tough choices. So you got to choose one of those evolution
red
players, the silver,
diamond.
the bronze cargo, and then you got to put it in here, do these moments, do these missions like Kyle was running you
This is
through.
awesome.
Then you'll get that diamond, right? So if you're just joining us, Ramon,
Oh,
right
goodness.
here we got Kyle, Luis, Steven. We're talking about Diamond Dynasty content that year-round never kind of ends. Content, programs, items, rewards,
We've
ranked
gone
seasons.
through a lot.
So much.
XP Reward Path. Just play the game. Team Affinity.
Yeah.
Play with
Just
your
play the
team.
game. First inning program.
Yep.
Just play the game.
Where are the red diamonds, Ramon?
Yeah.
Where
what
are
are
the
they?
red
Where are the red
diamonds?
diamonds?
All right,
Time to
let's
talk
take a
about
look. Let's take a look.
What
is
is
What are
this?
they?
What in
Royale
the world
Vault
is this?
They are
Todd.
officially
Okay, so they
called
upgrade.
prestige diamonds.
Prestige diamonds, so they're not
so-
called red diamonds.
They are
Okay.
not. So if you
Prestige diamonds,
recognize
okay.
these 3 guys, those are the 3 program bosses. So we're trying something new this year. We want to celebrate those of you guys who play the game a lot and really grind it out.
Stack
play with
grinds.
these guys.
Stack grinds.
Essentially, what you're going to be doing is once you pick one of those 3 bosses, you can then play this prestige program to upgrade
Prestige
him.
program.
Exactly.
What's a prestige program, Kyle
So
Blake?
let's look at the right first. It'll make a little more sense.
Wait, wasn't Todd Helton a 91?
He was.
He was.
Look at it
Until
glowing
you
like that.
prestiged Todd Helton.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Prestige diamonds, ladies and gentlemen.
So slight attribute boosts.
A little bit better.
Right.
Yeah, but if you go into a game, if you match up with a guy who has red diamond, prestige diamond, Todd Helton, you should be scared.
You should be scared because he plays the game a lot.
Or he's like, the biggest Rocky fan, or Todd
Yeah,
Helton,
exactly.
right?
Do you love
Dope,
Todd
the
Helton? Is
cards
Todd
like
Helton
red
been
and
your
Here's the
number
key.
one?
So it's just a
I
few
like it.
attribute point boosts, right?
Yes.
I
Just
need
a couple.
prestige
Just a
diamond
couple.
It's
Dodgers.
really meant
I
to.
need it.
You've talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
What is it meant for?
It's all about showing off your personal time that you've put into the game and all your ability.
Yeah, we talked about team affinity. This is more about if you love Todd Helton
Yeah.
or you think he's the GOAT, you've played with him a ton. It's like a different level of that
Yeah,
fandom.
it's like player affinity. you
Right.
know?
So how do you get him? Well, of course you have to collect the
Collect
OG
them,
Helton.
right?
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Oh, and then these
There
next
we go.
steps.
Okay.
There's a bit of a wrinkle here, though, right?
Some stack
Yeah.
grinds, yeah. You're gonna have to play with this Todd Helton
A lot.
to get this prestige Todd Helton.
A lot.
So
Makes
where,
sense.
where did these numbers come from? Shout out Roy McCann for this great idea. So this is from that season. These are the stats that he put up that year. It's actually one of his best half from that season. So they're not too crazy, but you guys are gonna have to play with this Todd Helton for a while.
A lot.
Online only.
It says online only.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
we basically listen to the feedback.
Yep.
A decent chunk of you is like, hey, we
Yeah.
want some of the stat grind back.
Right.
So the stat grind is back in these prestige
It's all about
programs.
finding the right moments for us to give the stack grind
Right.
and really
like it.
pay it off well.
So what modes count towards online?
Yeah, well, we got ranked seasons, we got battle royale. An interesting wrinkle there is you could tally these stats with Helton
That's right.
in BR without
That's
actually
right.
having BR. Eventually, you'll need to get him to collect him,
Right.
but you can start working on this without
So
even
you
having him.
can't get prestige Helton by just playing BR, though.
Right. You could also do
Okay.
ranked seasons events,
But you
online
can-
competitive modes.
You can be ready to just unlock him.
Exactly.
Right.
And then all you'll have to do is get him on the market. or
True.
Collect,
Yep.
And then collect him. So let's take a look at the other guys, the other red diamonds, prestige diamonds. Sorry.
Prestige diamonds.
So,
What's the
we said
prestige
there's
Duke
slight
Snyder?
attribute boosts, but in the case of Oswald,
Uh-oh. It's
wow. Like, look at those miles per hour,
Right.
too.
So we're looking
They-
at the top right.
They also get a little bit of a boost. And so now you get to play with a 95.
95, bro. But you got to grind. Can we take a look at some of those missions to get them?
Right, well, these are pitcher missions.
Yep. We'll talk about why pitcher missions are fun now.
62
a little bit
innings.
later.
Okay.
They weren't fun?
They were fun, but
Duke.
frustrating.
This is a favorite of everybody.
There we
Duke Snyder
go.
right here.
Duke.
Yep.
Are these going to be the only 3 prestige programs?
No. In
Yes.
fact,
We
every
need more.
inning, when we have 3 new bosses, we're rolling out 3 more prestige opportunities.
Every
So
program,
if you
more
find a guy that
prestige,
you
that's
just cannot
super
remove
dope.
from your lineup, that's a good thing if you want to go after the prestige version. But we're not even stopping there.
We're not stopping.
We can't tell you about all of them just yet.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, live content, post-launch content,
Yeah.
tons of it. This is all just launch day content.
Yeah.
And we want you guys' feedback on how you feel about this and how we can iterate on this and make this better as we drop content.
Absolutely.
All right.
I just want to shout out Adam. He helped that shimmer come in, that
Yeah.
red kind of, the prestige diamond
It
really
looks good.
look delicious.
If you
And
didn't see
Christina,
it, it's over there in the top right. Look at that.
Does
Beautiful.
look good.
One of the very few animating cards we
Listen,
have.
that's
Very
Todd
cool.
Helton.
So
That
you
Todd
got
Helton's
those
gonna be a
glowing
goon.
blue diamonds, you got the shimmer and prestige diamonds.
So you're picking Helton, huh?
I'm picking. I think Helton's going to be like Frank Thomas light.
One question, did the prestige guys come up anywhere else in the game, or do you have to just earn them? This is the only way to like
You
get
have
them in
to
your
earn
lineup.
them. They don't come up in BR drafts. The only way that you could ever be playing with one is if you have earned him in this program.
And grind
That's
the
a
badge
heck
of
out of
honor.
that card.
Exactly. It is a badge of honor. That's
Yeah.
a very great way
We're
of putting
doing
it.
We're doing XP Warpath, Team Affinity, first in the program. How many new card series have we already revealed?
I've lost track.
I have so many.
And we're about to talk about some more
Some more
prospects,
new stuff.
right?
Yeah.
Where should we head next?
Where should we go next?
Show shop.
Let's go.
Show shop.
Let's go to the show shop. Let's show off some packs. We mentioned that you could get some diamond prospects in other places, right? Let's take a look.
Pack,
Day
pack,
one,
pack,
this is what the
pack,
show
pack,
shop-
pack, pack.
So we got that
Let's
prospect
go.
set 1 pack. It's a choice pack.
Dude,
Day
the
1.
prospect
Only
card
get about
art
2
looks
of those.
dope
Look
too,
at that featured
man.
player.
And
I
you
can't-
Jumpstart
Yep.
pack,
Oh, man.
headliners
Robert.
pack,
Where's Lick?
regular
Where's
pack.
Lick?
Where's Nick at?
Yeah.
Yeet.
So
Get some licks in the chat.
should we? Let's talk about the other stuff that's on there. So you got a prospect set 1. We'll look at the. We're gonna open one of these, but let's take a look at what else is
Rip
there.
a pack.
You got a
rip
jumpstart pack.
Rip a.
It's
I
got
want to see a
5
walkout.
golds. It's a choice pack. They're not sellable, but the price is much lower than you would expect to get. For
Yeah.
5 golds.
It's a deal.
It's a jumpstart to either your squad or your collections.
Good point.
And then you've got that set 1 headliner.
The
So
headliners have changed a little bit,
a
though,
little
right?
bit. So we've got 1 headliner per pack, but we're gonna do more headliner packs. We're gonna do them twice a week. And you've got the same odds for diamonds. They're a really good source of live series diamonds. Let's take a look at
Twice
that
a
Jeff
week?
Bagwell,
Look at those shades.
first
Let's
baseman.
go.
Yeah, that card
More
art.
99 card
content.
Yep.
I like
And
that.
so that's your first headliner, and then of course you've got your show pack and your show pack
We're balling
bundles.
as a habit
There was something
pack?
on Jeff Bagwell's card
As
we
the
wanted to show
topper?
if you
Yeah.
tab over. Is this a good time?
Yeah, we can talk about it real quick.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you look over at the tabs,
I saw
What the
someone
what?
spy
You
this
spy-
in an
Uh-huh.
earlier
I
stream,
spy-
actually.
you
Right.
spy locations. Where can you get Jeff Bagwell?
Yeah. So one of the biggest problems in the past has been I see that card, I want
don't
that
know where to
card.
get it.
How do I get it? Now, on every single player card, we will be giving you all the locations of how to get him.
So
That's cool.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
If you remember, we showed you the first inning program rewards, and there was a headliner pack in there.
Mhm.
So that's that 3rd node right there with the program. It's featured obviously in that pack, and then it can also come out of a show
You
pack.
drop, yeah.
So you're not guaranteed to get it in the program, but you can find it in some reward item there.
That's
right.
There's
Cool.
a chance.
There's
Right.
a chance. And then, of course, community market. You
Yeah.
can just go buy them off the community market.
And this adapts to every single card in the game. So whether he's a face of the franchise from Team Affinity,
Mm-hmm.
you'd see that he comes from the Team Affinity program.
All right. Let's take a look at those prospects.
Let's do it.
Let's buy a pack.
So I can only buy 2 of them. Is that right?
That's right. You can only buy 2.
Pack opening? Pack
And-
opening?
Come on, Robert.
All right. You guys
Robert,
ready? So we got
Robert,
7
Robert.
diamond prospects here. This
Are
is
we a
set
triangle
1.
on it?
Yeah, of course.
All
So
right.
here we go. We got Luis Robert. Nick, anything you want to say about Luis Robert?
MVP,
2020 MVP. Here we
Yeah.
go.
You heard it here first, folks.
built like
All
a-
right.
built like an NFL wideout with that 92 speed. He's got big power.
Yeah.
He's one of the best prospects in the game.
Yeah, that's a really good prospect card.
Then you've got Nate Pearson. He
Ooh.
throws gas.
Ched.
Not just 99. He actually has the outlier quirk.
What's the outlier quirk?
Absolutely.
Oh,
So
so
that
he's gonna throw like
boosts
100
your
and
miles
something.
per hour, your average miles per hour of your fast. In this case, it's primary pitch outlier, so it boosts that 4-seam fastball by 3 miles an hour. So
That's
he's gonna throw
dope.
some gas. This is Nate
Jeez.
Pearson. Blue Jays looking good, maybe.
Blue Jays got some prospects.
We got
Coming up.
Joey Bart. He was the best catching prospect in the game until Adley showed up. No knock on Joey Bart. He's got some big pop, and he's a
That's
great
a good
defender.
card.
I wonder if
So
Advil
now
would be
Giants
impressed.
fans have to choose between some of that Posey card we saw or that Joey
Yeah.
Bart.
Hey, Posey can always play first.
True.
And then you got Forrest Whitley. He's been a prospect for a while, hasn't hit quite yet, but he's got a deep repertoire of pitches.
Sinker.
Yep. He's got that sinker too as a primary. That's right.
97 K per 9.
And then you've got Drew Waters, that Braves prospect.
They got a bunch of good outfielder prospects.
Exactly. Yep. You might see some of them later on.
Yeah.
Drew Waters. I hear he's always intense. You know that Matt Chapman.
Kinda looks like
Always
Yeah.
intense,
Yeah.
Drew Waters.
Yeah. You got that Mitch Keller card. Pirates.
Oh,
Ace
man.
in the making. And then you've got Alec. So what's special about Alec Baum?
So Alec came by our
Boom.
studio.
He did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bohm came by the studio with his buddy Moniac, and
Yeah.
we got to talk to him. And this may not be the only version of Alec in the game this year.
That's
we'll see.
right.
We'll
That's
see.
right. So this works very similar to the Sig pack or the Finest pack from last year.
Mm-hmm.
If you're new to DD, there's 3 tiers, right? And so it's a choice pack, but there's 3 tiers. And so you can roll the base tier, which is these 3 cards over here on the
first
right.
3.
You got the mid tier with Bart and Whitley, and then you can roll the rare tier with the Robert and Pearson. I
So
call him
and
Robert again.
Can we show the odds?
Yeah, of course.
Robert.
So this is
Robert.
new.
Yeah.
Talk about
This is
this.
new.
The odds of each set, they used to be on, or each round, they used to be on the pack. Now they're built into our odds system.
Quality of life.
Quality of
So
life.
that's basically what Luis was saying. Like 3 cards or 85 diamond or better.
Exactly. The
Then you-
last 3.
So that's that bottom one, 85 and
Okay,
87.
let's see
and
the
89.
animation.
All right, let's open one.
Yeah.
Animation,
My bad.
animation,
Go
back to open
animation,
packs.
animation,
Just
animation.
open them right there. What are we gonna get, boys? Let's see.
I feel Robert.
Survey says.
Oh,
Hey,
we got the
hey,
mid.
no
We got
way.
the- we got the mid.
That's
That's
something.
Got the mid. These prospect, their player
dead.
models
Yeah.
look amazing
Yeah.
for all these prospects.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
shout out to Rod and Rosses who
Yes.
helped us out, making these guys
That's
look
right.
great, attributes and everything.
And on the card up front, total team collaboration. Christina wanted
Yeah.
me to shout out everyone there.
We're taking the catcher.
How's
taking
there no
poses,
pack
though.
animation,
When we
bro?
see all of these
Let's see a
prospects in
walkout
VR
or
draft, they
something.
won.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, of
So
course.
these-
They're all
these-
sellable on the marketplace
Right.
too.
If you buy a pack, you can always sell the guys that come out of the pack in the show shop. Right. A little different than the packs you've earned as rewards in Team Affinity or XP or even some of those programs.
All right, so let's do a quick recap. We've gone through the XP reward path.
Might not be that quick.
First in the program, Team Affinity, Conquest map.
So much stuff.
I don't know, 5, 6 new card types
Tim
already.
Tebow.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow, Prestige Diamond. We're not done yet. And remember, everything we just showed you outside of these packs is just grind. XP Warpath, Team Affinity, first in the program.
Yes,
just
sir.
play the game.
Right.
You will unlock the stuff that you
Rank
want.
season
We've
rewards.
talked
Let's
at the
see
very
it.
beginning about a new mode called Showdown, single player, right? But there's a lot of ways you can play Diamond Dynasty, single player. We've got some at the bottom here,
Yeah, this
Conquest,
stream's been an
Moments,
hour already.
Showdown, of course.
There's nothing
but
but
then we've
new
also got
hot
3
fire.
modes where you can play online, and there's a big change that's going to impact basically
Let
all
me
of
know
these.
down
big
in the
change.
comments
So
of
actually
this
should be
video if
good
you
to
watched
swap.
the entire video. I
Yeah,
need to know who my real
Yeah.
MVPs
Sure.
are.
So
Let's talk about, yeah,
This-
what are we talking about here?
This is a true game changer. Like, I think we'll tell you guys about the feature, and then you'll get your hands on the feature
Right.
and realize, just feel
It's-
the
it's a
impact.
big difference.
It's
Big
insane.
difference. It's a
So,
big
all right.
difference.
Basically, you'd play ranked seasons in previous years, and you get something called the pitcher roulette whenever you started a game. AKA a random pitcher would be selected. You don't know who. You have
Yep.
5 starters, one of them gets
Yep.
picked. It's gone. No
No?
more pitcher
Pitcher
roulette.
roulette's dead.
It is gone.
So I'm not going to get
You can
Kershaw picked 4 times in a row.
Mad
can
bum,
pick-
mad bum, mad bum.
You can pick your starter for every single game you play in ranked seasons,
That's cool.
BR, and events.
Oh, so how do we balance that out,
But that's
Kyle?
not all.
Pitcher energy is very important. So you have to manage your energy in your bullpen last year. Now you have to manage it for your starters.
Oh.
So
Look at it.
let's look at
Hey!
it. LR2.
Let's
So every single
go.
pitcher here has energy. So quick thing, we saw those pitcher missions. If you're going for that Prestige Oswalt, you can pick Oswalt and know that you're going to pitch with him to complete those missions.
No way, that's
this
so
is gonna
clutch.
really
That's so
challenge you guys
clutch. Give me a
to not only
yeet.
be good at the game, but kind of be a really good manager as well, manage a pitching staff. A key point here is if you use a pitcher, gas him, he'll take some games to regen that energy back, only if he is in your rotation. He has to be on your team in a game in order to regenerate his energy.
Oh, so you can't game the system.
Exactly.
Right, you can't kick him out, put someone fresh, and then hope he's hanging out by the pool,
Yeah.
kind of getting his energy back.
Did you mention openers?
I have not yet.
Oh.
So that's another piece. So you can pick your starter, of course, but you can also pick any of your relievers to start the game.
Yep.
It's going to get interesting.
You
Dubs
can
in the
pick
chat.
a reliever to
Some
start a
buzzwords here we're
game?
talking about. You got to choose your pitcher. We've got energy and then pools of energy.
Yep.
You got to let your pitchers recharge,
Yeah.
re-energize, and those pools of energy are different depending on what mode we're talking about.
That's a really good point. Yeah, you have a pool of energy for ranked seasons. That's what we saw on the squad management screen. Every time you enter a BR draft, energy resets, and you have a specific pool of energy for your Battle Royale run.
Now a big difference between ranked seasons, that's 9 innings. Battle Royale is how many innings?
3 innings, yeah.
So how does that work when it comes to those pools of energy and recharging and
Yeah,
stuff?
so they're essentially, not exactly, but they're essentially 1/3 smaller. And so each pitcher will have less energy to match the length of the game.
I got you.
Battle Royale's a lot different. It
Should we jump into the
so
little BR
should we
stuff?
jump into BR?
Do we
in
have
BR
the,
yet?
Battle
the slide
Royale's
there?
a lot
BR slide?
different.
But BR is a whole new ballgame
It's
this
a,
year.
BR is completely
What the
different.
fuck?
now.
Lots on the screen here. Looks like just a lot of rewards to talk about first, though.
No
Yeah, let's talk about the
way.
rewards.
What's changed at the top with the silver, gold, and diamonds?
Day 1, Diamond at 9 wins. We
9
usually,
wins.
We usually
Let's
made that
go.
change around mid-year. This is day 1, Diamond
Quality
at 9
of
wins.
life.
Let's go.
Dubs in
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat.
Not bad.
Dubs
We-
in
when
the
you guys do great
chat.
stuff,
Let's
you
go.
should
9
get great
wins, get you
stuff.
diamond.
And some of that great stuff, if you go flawless, is there at the bottom of the screen. We got Joe Adele right there, another one of those diamond
That
prospects.
Jim
Twitter
Evans
buddy.
card's
Let's
always
take a look
so
at his
good.
attributes. 5-tool monster, Joe
Poke Nasty
Adele.
be so pissed
he's
that's
one of
the
those
Battle
Angels,
Royale card. You ain't getting
prospects
that, Kevin.
Everyone's dying to see get called up this year and play, and you can put him on your Diamond Dynasty team if you go flawless.
He's got the 90 power versus right and the 85 speed. Good fielder. So
And all these rewards sellable.
These are
Yes.
some-
These
Yes,
are
all
so
the rewards.
If you can't grind out and be able to, get this pack, you could do other stuff, get your stubs up, and then purchase them from the marketplace.
that's right.
That's
or,
right.
Or if you go flawless and you, for whatever reason, you don't want Joe Adele, or you do it twice and get 2 Joe Adeles.
Or like 30 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, so this year we've kind of tried to celebrate if you do go 30 times or let's say 20 times flawless.
Yeah.
If you want to run over to the exchanges real quick, we'll take a look at some little minor thing.
So there's a
There's a
handful of
Battle
folks
Royale
out there.
exchange.
Yeah, so in the past you'd get
Yeah.
the flawless nameplate. It was
Right.
cool and it was awesome, but what's the difference between someone who's gone flawless once or flawless 20 times? Now you can
Big
kind
difference.
of upgrade your nameplate.
You see this
and
nameplate, you know it's
And
gonna
I'm
be
giving you a
problem.
friendly quiz.
friendly quit.
If I see the 20x,
I'm
quitting.
out.
I'm turning off
Later.
the console.
That's
Yeah,
probably not going to work
later.
in BR,
Yeah.
though.
Later, alligator.
There's also a lot of other changes in BR. Can we go back to the BR slide real quick? When it comes to drafting a team,
Yeah.
let's talk about that. We're not going to go into a draft because, again, we got a lot of spoilers
We're
in
very
here.
good
And
at
we
spoilers.
always spoil
We
stuff
always
in BR.
So you saw in Showdown, you only draft a certain amount of players, and it's from a very specific pool. When it comes to BR, Kyle, you can really get anyone who's on the community market,
Yeah.
tons and tons of players, flashbacks, live series, prospects. But we made some changes to what kinds of rewards. So if you guys are taking notes here, pay attention to some of these numbers here.
Yeah, so we have a new breakdown of the draft rounds. We have 2 diamond rounds. Your
Ooh,
first round
just
will
2.
always be the
2
diamond
diamonds.
round. Yep. The second diamond round will come early on in the draft. We have 3 gold rounds,
3 golds.
9 silvers, that's
9
up,
silvers.
9 bronzes, that's up, and 2 commons. So only
Way
2
down.
commons.
Only 2
Way
counts.
down.
So what's really, really important right here, you can bring us back, Colin, is remember pitcher energy.
Exactly.
And you get to choose your pitcher. So now starters are way more valuable. In your diamond round,
You really need pitching. It's insane.
at Battle Royale,
Yeah.
if you go back any year before,
Right.
you never would take a starting pitcher with your diamond round. But
Yeah.
now with
Right.
pitcher energy and pitcher roulette gone, pitchers are way more valuable, especially starters.
The draft, I
Okay.
think, has just become way more different, way more
Yeah.
exciting, challenging. Sporer's never going to even get to a game. He's going to be like, what do I take? What do I take?
Drafting now is
And what do you say to the people that are like, nah, I'm still picking my hitters, for
Listen,
the diamond.
I'll say dead center 450
Yeah,
after
listen,
your
listen.
bronze.
If you choose not to get some halfway decent starters, I know what's going to happen. The game's
Right.
going to launch next week, and everybody's going to play the same way they used to, where
Right.
they get all bronze or common starters. You are going to get destroyed.
Right. Yeah, I
And
mean,
remember, There's
ahead.
no reason to do it now
Yeah,
because you
and
get to choose your pitcher. Pitcher roulette's gone.
Yeah,
and you have pitcher.
Leading up to the stream, Rory, World Series player, your World Series kind of caliber player. What was kind of some of your tips?
Kind of.
The key is really depth. You can pick good pitchers, throw them game 1 and be just fine, but come game 2, if they're tired, they're useless. So you can't just say, oh, I got one good starter, I got one good bullpen arm, I'm set. You need to have depth to be able to make it 12 games, 13 games if you're going 12-1.
And remember, with the roulette gone, we're now also allowing you to throw starters in as relievers. So if you choose a diamond
great
starting
point.
pitcher now, you pitch 1 or 2 games, and then maybe you have a loss. You don't want to get that second loss. You want to make sure you get that save.
Yeah.
You can throw that same starter back in there for an
Exactly.
inning or 2. Now,
Like
he's going to take more
postseason play.
energy. Yeah, like
Right.
postseason play.
You're going to just have to get in there, try it out, see what works for
Battle
you.
Royale is different.
That's
Y'all going to
super
see a lot
dope.
of it in the developer
Switch it up
tournament
the
next
whole. I
week
gotta
because
grind
we're gonna
more
do it
BR this
style.
year, bro.
Really, a lot
I'm going
last year
12
just
and
came
0.
down to pure skill of
Yeah,
gameplay, and now there's really 3 elements you have to master to go 12-0. It's 1, just being good at the game, obviously. 2, you have to be really good at drafting and making decisions while you're making that draft. And 3, you have to be a really good kind of game manager of managing that pen, managing that staff, to make sure your team can go the long haul. It's pretty tough.
It's pretty tough, especially with all of the defensive changes, catcher blocking being changed.
It's crazy.
It's a different ball game. BR's been reborn.
Are we ready to go on to
bet.
ranked seasons or anything else on BR?
Ranked seasons,
All
let's
right,
do
so
it.
let's go back to the dev kit.
So some changes to ranked seasons, some slight changes to the rewards. You're going to immediately see those 3 World Series guys, though. Let's
Yeah.
take a look. One of the new legends from yesterday.
Yeah, I believe Cougs revealed Juan Pierre. We'll talk about him here in the
Okay.
World Series
Juan
pack.
Pierre.
We got Juan
Hornsby.
Pierre, and that's another one of those
Let's
prime
go.
cards. Yep, let's take a look.
Yeah,
Everyone loves those fast lefty outfielders,
Fast
right?
lefties.
right. Not a lot of power, but he can move. Can you go back to it real quick? We had our faces up there. There we go.
There we go.
43, 35
I mean, he's pretty
power,
good. No
tons of
power,
speed
but he's
and
got
contact.
speed, contact,
Marlins.
great vision.
Marlins.
305. Let's
We
go.
got Rogers Hornsby
Woo.
at second base. Middle
Rogers was
infielder.
so
It's
good
a
last
Giants,
year.
I
That was
believe.
such
Yeah,
a good
that's a new
card
card.
last
That's
year.
a Giants Rogers Hornsby. And then you got Adley. So there, remember we showed Adley and Joe Dell?
Who's Adley Rushman?
Well, only the #1 pick in last year's draft. Best catching prospect in the game. Another switch hitter.
Talk about
Another
catcher depth.
switch hitter.
Shout out to Mills. Mills finally has a player on the Baltimore Orioles to look forward to.
Yeah. So that's Adley. You've got your 3 World Series players. So let's go back a little bit. All these packs look different. What's going on?
Yeah, so just some of the artists changed. Christina and the art team have kind of changed it up. Some of the rewards have also changed within there. You've got your loot at the bottom, XP and stubs. Remember, guys, you're playing a game. Kyle and I are matching up. I beat him, of course. And and then I rank up to 500. I'm getting that pack. I'm getting that loot right away. Immediate rewards
Yes,
I'm
sir.
getting.
You've got the top 50 nameplate there at the bottom.
What's the top 50
so
nameplate?
Last year we introduced 4 top 50 nameplates. One if you've done it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. If you finish in the top 50 on the leaderboard of that ranked seasons, you get the nameplate. So we did 4 of them last year. So many of you blew us away and did it like every single time.
Yeah.
And so we now have 12 nameplates.
12 nameplates.
If you can if you can get in the top 50 for all 12 ranked seasons, you'll have this really cool upgraded diamond-looking ring. It's that nameplate in the bottom left of the screen. Each time you get it, the star adds. Once you get fill it up, it's kind of like it's like a prestiging your nameplate.
You're going to have more bling the more times you're in that top
Exactly.
50, which is, again, friendly quit time.
Yeah.
So you've got a bronze player here for just winning 1 game, and you got a silver here at regular season.
That's
You got
basically
your
the same
silver
thing. Random
nameplate
cards. You get the
icon.
random
Cool.
bronze, random
that's
silver,
something
random
new. They
gold
added
card.
an
So that could be
icon, right? They
anything.
added an icon, not just nameplates. Thanks, Adam. And then we've got we've got
There we
gold
go. Some
players
gold
here
cards.
at,
Cal Ripken,
Pennant Race.
CC's
Cal Ripken
favorite.
Jr.
Yep. We've got a Cal Ripken rookie. We've got a Don Sutton and a Johnny Damon.
Nice. Legends.
We got a gold live series player here. Moving on. Division series has that bat skin.
So what are
Shattered
bat skins?
glass.
Like
Bat
Ramon,
skins.
what
Shattered glass.
Yeah, Ramon, we're talking about customization. Is this only for creative player types and Road to the Show?
No, you can use it for your Diamond Dynasty player as well.
So your whole team can be swinging
And your
this
whole
bat.
team. Yeah, your
Yeah.
whole team. And we have over 50 new bat skins.
Ooh, yeah, I
Bat
believe we're up to around
skins.
70 cool bat skins
Yeah.
this year. So you're going to see a lot of those.
When you do equip it to your team only gets the visual effects, not the attribute effects.
Okay, so if it's on your creative player and Road to the Show or in DD, you get those little bonuses, but not your team.
Exactly.
Good point. Good
Just
point.
cosmetic upgrades only.
Right.
All right. Is that ranked seasons?
That's ranked seasons.
Seasons.
Okay,
Events,
okay.
moments, and PS.
Yeah, there's a little bit of some little things, right?
Yeah.
We call them little things. So events are back. You know, we've played them before. So events, which is kind of in there, we're not going to dive into it. But basically, it's another way to build your team from the items in your inventory. So all those great items we've showed you that you've earned, you've won along the way, or you purchased, you get to use them on your team in events. I can tell you live series, Dylan is going to make sure live series are coming back with full force.
Let's go.
We've heard the community feedback. You want a way to use them. Events is going to help you out there. So just a little note there if you're watching us on the stream. What else we got? Moments.
Moments.
You've seen them in
got
Showdown. They're the backbone of Showdown, but they're not just that. They'll be in Tops Now. Tops Now is huge. Whatever happens in real life baseball, we're replicating in the game in moments.
Then you've got the location tab. Let's take a look at that again.
Yeah, we saw it on Bagwell. Here's another example.
Of course, you made a
Team Affinity.
emphasis on-
Everything in Team Affinity you can only get by playing Team
Right.
Affinity.
It's the only way.
And they are not
Okay.
sellable.
Cool.
All right.
There's something else. If we had some stats with Juan Soto,
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yes.
we'd see something else very cool this year. Your online and offline stats can be separated in the
They're
player
separated.
card, so you can see whether you hit that home run in a rookie player
That's
CPU game or
awesome.
in ranked
Yes,
seasons.
online
Difficulties
and
aren't,
CPU
separated in
stats
Yeah,
are
it's just offline
separated.
versus online game
Exactly.
modes. Yeah.
Yep. What about collections?
Yeah, so
What's
there's
different there?
there's a little tweak here. It's a small but important change. If you collect a card, we really wanted to get back to that true essence of collecting. When you're in real life, when you collect something, you get it, you take it, you put it on your shelf. That's yours to show off forever.
Okay.
So we want to mirror that in the game. When you collect a card, of course, it becomes no sell, just like last year. But you also can no longer exchange it or quick sell it.
So that's the big change this
yeah.
year. If you collect it, you're keeping it. Put it on that
Exactly.
shelf, like Kyle said.
And so that's kind of really going to open us up for a lot of more opportunities in collections because we know you're not getting double rewarded anymore. It'll be a helpful change.
Yeah, and I think we've shown a lot of places where you can earn rewards, but this
Exactly.
is a small change we're making.
Yeah. Another tiny little thing, stadium preferences, time preferences. Whenever you play a game, jump into rank seasons, set your October at 7 p.m. It will now save that, and when you go back to rank seasons, it will
that's cool.
'Cause you like to play at night all the time.
I do. I cannot play during the day. And I got so sick of setting from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Sometimes I'd forget, and it's daytime, and I take the L.
We'll go to the creative player real quick.
Well,
So creative
yeah.
player, always a fan favorite for
Season
some.
notorious.
It's back in Diamond Dynasty, very similar to last year. You're going to do a lot of moments. and
Okay.
You get to choose what
Grinding
position
Notorious
you guys are at.
Scope
Dylan
will be
also
back.
put some cool bat skins in
Yes.
certain positions, strategically placed. So there you go. You can earn some bat skins that way too, and kind of customize your player, make them a catcher with huge power or really good at defense, maybe.
I have to go to the bathroom, but
we're getting
close to
we're
the
getting
end,
close
right?
to the
Only
end.
an hour and 15 minutes.
So
not too bad.
before we go to this next big thing,
yeah.
quick little recap. Showdown, moments, and BR had a baby.
Yep.
Offline moments.
Draft a team, build it up, take on bosses.
XP reward path. All new XP reward path. New awards, new card types.
Just play the game,
Just
get
play the
rewards.
game. First inning program, same thing. Brand new first inning program. We're going to continue those. How many programs did we do last year?
11, right?
11 programs. We got
Yeah,
Team
we may have a dozen
Affinity.
this year. Yeah.
Team Affinity is lit. Remember, all the rewards of Team Affinity are unsellable. You can only get them in Team Affinity. We've completely revamped BR.
Yeah.
Pitcher energy is gone. Pitcher roulette
Pitcher
is
energy
gone.
has
I'm sorry,
arrived.
pitcher energy has arrived. The pitcher roulette is gone. What am I missing? So many
There's so
quality of
much.
life changes.
Well,
There's so much.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
there's one more thing.
There's
we
one
have to
more
cover,
There's one more
right?
thing we need to do. One more. Okay.
Should we
just do it?
Should we roll it?
Just do it.
Mickey? 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 Mick! Mickey! Let's go!
Let's go,
Dubs in the
Mickey
chat.
Mantle Dubs
go.
in the chat.
One of the best players of
okay,
all
Lewis?
time. We got him.
And we didn't leak them.
We almost did.
So, the best switch hitter of all time. I'm sorry, Chipper, but Mickey Mantle is the best switch hitter of all time. You can look up all his stats. I'm not going to mention them here.
He's got to
They're
be the
amazing.
live
Go
series
look them
set,
up.
right?
I will say
Collect
that
all the shit,
he
get
allegedly
Mickey?
hit a 565-foot home run. Now, they didn't have advanced metrics back then, so I'm not sure if it's actually 565. Point is, he has amazing power. He's also very fast. So, by most accounts, he was actually faster than his longtime rival Willie Mays, which is amazing.
What?
So this is just one of the best debates of all time. Willie Mays versus Mickey Mantle. You're gonna be able to settle it
How do
finally.
the people get
Diamond
him?
Dynasty.
I want him
Come
day
on,
one.
show it to
I
me.
want him now.
How do the people get Mickey Mantle?
How do you get him day one? All right, let's take a look.
Dubs in the show.
Let's go.
Yes. So some people predicted an outfielder because we didn't have an outfielder in that pack. It's Mickey Mantle.
Mickey
87
Mantle.
Not just
rookie
any
Mickey
outfielder.
and the
Rounds out.
starter
Mickey.
pack.
What was that
Mantle.
pack, though? Where
Yeah,
did you get
That is
that
the
pack?
Diamond Variety Choice Pack. If you purchase the MVP 15th anniversary or the Digital Deluxe Edition in the game, you get one of those packs. Unless you get the Digital Deluxe Edition, you get two of those packs, and all of those players are in that pack. David Ortiz, Mariano Rivera,
We
Mickey
go with
Mantle,
Gary
Ortiz
Sheffield.
and
Gary Sheffield, the
big
big
three.
three from the Atlanta
Let's
Braves.
go.
That pack.
I'm hyped. I'm so
lit.
hyped.
If you can't make up your mind, remember those are sellable. You can go buy all of them.
I'm buying them all.
in
You
the
can
community
also
market.
earn that pack in the XP
And
reward.
you can just
pass.
grind it out and
Exactly.
earn all of
We
those
were-
guys as well.
We were one button press.
Yeah.
One button
We
press.
almost spoiled
Don't
the
press
Mickey
triangle,
reveal.
Luis.
Don't press triangle.
So
All right.
we've talked a lot about all the variety of rewards, all of the different changes to modes, but we want to address one thing, and Kyle, you brought it up earlier. If we could see the art here.
Yeah.
We've been working a lot this offseason just to make the game look different, especially your starting lineups.
Oh my gosh.
And so some more reveals right here
Oh,
on the top
man,
row.
look at it.
You wondered if Mickey Mantle would have a pretty sweet prime card.
Oh my God.
Oh, Mickey.
Craig Biggio's signature, Luis has hinted at.
How about that Gary Sheffield? Like,
That Gary
majestic.
Sheffield.
Silver Slugger, an Orioles Roberto Alomar.
Yes.
Dude,
Prospect
those cards
card.
look
So really
sick.
interesting. The Silver Slugger. I don't know if
I
did we
can't
see
wait
a
to
Silver
play this
Slugger?
game, bro.
Oh yeah, Barry Larkin was
Barry
Silver
Larkin.
Slugger.
Right.
Or was he MVP?
We didn't really talk about
yeah.
what's
so
included.
let's talk about it. So awards now encapsulates MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, and of course Silver Slugger. You'll see some Gold Glovers as well.
So
Nice.
these are options early in the year in MLB The Show 20 that were going to be in your lineups. It's beautiful. Our art team, our UI team's done an amazing job. So shout out to all of them, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we have. They look
Man.
awesome together.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we.
I think there was one quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a few things to
Yeah.
clean up here, housekeeping. So one question was about the 3-batter minimum
Yep.
rule that's going in Major League Baseball this year. How are we doing that in MLB The Show 20?
Yeah, so that's implemented in ranked seasons, BR, events. It really makes all the choices you're making in BR
It
really
changes,
interesting.
Changes BR.
It's insane, yeah.
Also, shout out to everybody who helped us with the legend reveals
Absolutely.
last day. And I think there's some going on today, right?
Yeah, I think Fuzzy, he revealed his legend today. We had all the other guys do it yesterday.
So it seems like we're towards the end. So I think that's it.
That's it.
for
It's
All
just
right,
that.
boys,
MLB
that's
The
it, man.
Show
I'm
20.
super
Yeah, we got some more
excited, man. I
streams
can't
coming
wait,
up.
boys.
We're
Just
days
keep on
leading to
grinding.
launch. Early access
Appreciate
is
everyone
this
for
Thursday.
watching
We got
this.
that
Thursday.
dev
You guys
Yeah,
did
tournament.
well,
watch it
Watch
all
me
the way
defend
through,
my
man. I
belt.
want to know
Who's
who your
playing?
real
Anyone?
MVPs are, man. Let me
Uh,
know down in the
Look at the
comments if you
number
want
one
this
seed,
thing
ladies
all the
and
way
gentlemen.
through.
So remember,
Until
if you
next
want
time,
to see
boys, go
gameplay, you're
out.
going to see 10 plus hours of nothing but gameplay. And what's the narrative?